Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to tackle something that's really captured people's attention lately, meme coins.
It's interesting, right? Because on the one hand, you have this whole movement in crypto all about serious tech, changing the world, a decentralized future, all that.
Yeah,
And then kind of alongside it, you have meme coins, almost a parody in a way.
it's true. It's like the internet said, I'm going to have two kids, and one's building like blockchain empires,
Right.
and the other one's making Dogecoin memes. But before we, judge the meme child too harshly,
Yeah.
let's actually define what we're talking about here.
Okay. So when we talk about most cryptocurrencies, you can usually draw a line back to a problem they're trying to solve, right?
Right.
Like Bitcoin wanted to decentralize currency.
Mhm.
Ethereum, you've got smart contracts powering all these applications.
Exactly, yeah.
Meme coins, they often start as kind of a joke, riding that wave, internet humor, pop culture.
Like Dogecoin. That's got to be the OG meme coin. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
With the Shiba Inu dog and everything. It's
Right.
like become the symbol of this whole corner of the market.
Exactly. I mean, Dogecoin, it started as satire.
Really?
It was poking fun at the whole crypto craze,
Wow.
but then kind of took on a life of its own.
And that's where it gets interesting because I know some really serious crypto folks like practically roll their eyes when meme coins come up. What are their biggest criticisms?
I think the big one is this lack of inherent value.
Okay.
Think about it like this Bitcoin, some people argue it's a store of value, like digital gold.
Right.
Ethereum has these smart contracts, all these different uses.
Mhm.
Meme coins, oftentimes, they lack that real-world use case. It's
Sure.
like, oh,
So it's like investing in a company that's building rockets versus investing in a company that makes those like giant foam fingers you wave at a sports game.
yeah,
One has clear utility, the other maybe not so much.
that's a great analogy. And because that underlying value often isn't there, they become very susceptible to market manipulation. You've got the infamous pump and dump.
Pump and dump. That always sounds a little ominous. What's going on there?
So picture a group, right? They're going to artificially inflate the price of a meme coin.
Okay.
They could be coordinating, buying, spreading hype, maybe even misinformation. This, of course, attracts new investors. FOMO kicks in, fear of missing out.
Right.
The price skyrockets.
And then
Pop!
Yep.
Like a balloon.
the bottom falls out.
Exactly. Those who were in on it, the ones who pumped it up, they sell at the peak.
Oh, so they get out.
They get out, leaving everyone else holding the bag, often at a pretty significant loss.
So that kind of volatility,
Oh, yeah.
that must be another major concern, right? I mean, this is driven by hype, social media, Elon Musk tweeting whatever.
Exactly. It can be a real roller coaster.
That's a wild ride for people. So I
Mhm.
imagine that attracts a certain type of investor, right?
It does. You get that get-rich-quick crowd. They're looking for the next big thing. And while that's not inherently bad,
Right.
it does shift the focus away from the technology and more towards just speculation.
So it's not just about the money being made or lost, but it's also the overall impact on how people see cryptocurrency in general, right?
Exactly. When meme coins dominate the headlines, it can feel like we're missing the forest for the, well,
For the memeified trees.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, but hold on a second, because if these coins are so bad, why are they so popular?
Yeah.
Like, people are buying them, communities are forming around them. There's got to be more to the story.
You're absolutely right. There's another side to this coin. We need to look at the communities themselves.
Okay, so we've talked about the risks, the skepticism around meme coins, the whole idea of them being these sort of foam finger investments of the crypto world.
Right.
But let's flip the script a little bit. Why are these things so popular? What is pulling people in?
It's the community, plain and simple. Meme coins really thrive on the energy of these online communities.
Okay.
You're talking about places like Twitter, Reddit, Telegram groups, you name it. That's where all the action is.
So it's more than just the token itself. It's this shared experience that people have around it.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the inside jokes, the memes, that feeling like you belong to something that's bigger than yourself. You look at the Dogecoin community, for example, they're known for their charitable giving.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And that's brought a lot of positive attention their way and really attracted more supporters.
So it's almost like those really intense fandoms you see online, but for digital currency represented by Shiba Inu.
Yeah. And that comparison actually makes sense when you think about the role of celebrities and these big influencers.
Ah, right. The Elon Musk effect.
Exactly.
Didn't he tweet about Dogecoin a while back and, like, send its price through the roof?
He did, and it's a perfect example of just how much influence a single tweet can have in this space.
Wow.
People see someone that they idolize endorsing something like this, and they want in on the action.
Yeah, it's like influencer marketing on, like, steroids or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, isn't the low barrier to entry a big factor, too? I mean, it's got to be easier to stomach spending, like, a few cents on a meme coin versus, like, a down payment on a house for 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, you're hitting on a really crucial point. Meme coins, generally speaking, very affordable, especially for newcomers, people who might find Bitcoin's price tag a little intimidating.
Yeah, for sure.
For a lot of people, it's less about a massive investment and more about just dipping their toes into the crypto pool.
Right, so you don't need to be a whale to swim with the meme coins.
Exactly. And let's not forget the fun aspect of it too, right? I mean,
Right.
meme coins inject this dose of humor and lightheartedness into what can often be a very serious and even intimidating space.
Yeah. They remind us that not everything has to be so serious, right?
Yeah.
Especially in a world that feels like it's getting more and more complex every day.
Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes people just want to have a little bit of fun with their money, even if they're aware of the risks involved.
So we have this fascinating kind of tension here, right? We've got concerns about the lack of real-world value, the high risk, the potential for manipulation, all that stuff. But then on the other side, you've got this vibrant community, this celebrity hype, and the undeniable fun factor.
It's a real tug of war.
Yeah.
It really is. And this tug of war brings up some important questions, I think, about the future of meme coins, where they fit into the larger picture of the crypto ecosystem. Do they belong? Do they have staying power? That's what we need to unpack.
So where do we go from here? We've got these two very distinct sides to meme coins, right? You got the fun, the community aspect, but then you've also got those very valid criticisms about their place in, well, the bigger world of crypto. Can these two things even coexist long term? What do you think?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? But here's the thing. Meme coins, love them or hate them, they've brought new people into the crypto space.
They have.
People who might have looked at Bitcoin and been totally intimidated or thought Ethereum was way too technical. Suddenly they're interested because of Dogecoin, because of that whole playful community vibe.
It's like the gateway drug to crypto. But instead of a dark alley somewhere, it's a Twitter thread full of Shiba Inus wearing, like, party hats.
Yeah. And you know what? As silly as that sounds, some people would say that's not a bad thing at all.
Right.
It's sparked a wider interest. You've got people asking questions about blockchain who maybe never would have before. And who knows, maybe some of those people, they end up exploring these more, what you called, serious projects as a result.
So meme coins is a kind of Trojan horse for blockchain adoption.
Yeah.
They sneak in with the laughs and the memes, and then, bam,
Yeah.
people are like, wait a minute, this technology actually has some real potential.
Exactly. And that brings us to, I think, an even more interesting question. What if the energy, the enthusiasm, heck, even the money flowing around meme coins could be channeled toward projects that have real utility?
Okay, now that's an intriguing thought. What if your meme coin wasn't just a funny picture on your phone, but it gave you access to a decentralized platform, or it funded a charitable cause through every transaction,
Right.
or it completely changed how we think about digital art and ownership?
And we are starting to see that a bit, right? You see these DAOs, these decentralized autonomous organizations forming around certain coins.
Right.
That's community governance in action, something that a lot of, I think, traditional investors are still trying to wrap their heads around.
For sure.
And the potential for meme coins to integrate with DeFi platforms, that's a whole other rabbit hole of possibilities.
It's like meme coins are kind of at this crossroads. Right now, a lot of them are driven by hype, by speculation, all that stuff. But if they can evolve, if they can find a way to incorporate real utility, man, that's where things get really exciting.
Yeah. It's not about choosing sides, is it? It's
Right.
not about meme coins versus serious crypto. I think it's about finding that sweet spot, that place where the amusement, the community building can actually fuel genuine progress, genuine innovation.
Maybe the future isn't about meme coins as we see them now, but what they could become. And honestly, that's a really interesting thing to think about, especially as we navigate this wild, sometimes wacky world of cryptocurrency.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into the world of meme coins, everyone. But before we go, we'll leave you with this thought. Could these tokens, for all their silliness, for all the eye rolls they might generate, could they be a key to unlocking a more inclusive, more engaging, and ultimately more impactful future for blockchain technology. It's a question worth pondering as we see how this whole space continues to evolve. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive, and until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and most importantly, keep an open mind, because in a world of crypto, anything is possible.